Okay, ladies, second video here, and we are going to talk about fad dieting. It is another strong passion of mine to talk about fad dieting because I know that fad dieting comes from a place of people really wanting to make changes and wanting to see fast results. And often we do fad diets because we know someone else who's done the diet and has been successful. So we just kind of see that they lost 10 pounds and we, circle the target like, oh my gosh, they lost 10 pounds. I can lose 10 pounds. Okay, let me just say this really clearly. With all fad diets, with all diet in general, with anything in fitness at all, listen to me. The only reason those things work is because you are in a caloric deficit, because you are eating less. Less calories are going into your body. That is why your diet is working. I don't care if it's keto. I don't care if it's a fit tea. I don't care if you're fasting. I don't care if you're vegan. I don't care if you're paleo, if you're just eating meat, if you're just eating vegetables. The only reason that your body is losing weight is because you are putting in less calories. That is why you are losing weight. Okay? There's complications that make, keto happen and fasting. Like there's things that are happening in your body, all sciencey. But you were in a caloric deficit and that is why you were losing weight. Okay? That is why. Okay, so let's jump in. Keto, what is it? Why do we use it? Should you use it? Should I use it? Keto refers to putting your body in a state of ketosis. So, let me explain this. Your body is designed to burn carbs as fuel, okay? That's why we eat carbs. That's why carbs are really important in our diet, is because our body takes a carb and we either burn it or we store it. And that's how we create body fat. So, let's say I'm going to go sprinting. I don't sprint, obviously, but if I'm going to go sprinting and I eat a pack of gummy bears right before I go sprinting, my body will then take those gummy bears that I've put in my stomach and it will burn them quickly and instantly to give me more power while I'm sprinting. It will instantly turn that into energy. If I ate a whole thing of gummy bears and I was supposed to go sprinting and then it rains, so I go and sit down on my couch, those gummy bears are going to go, oh, are we doing anything? Are we doing anything? No? All right, I'm going to put that into fat. And then if we go sprinting tonight, I'll take the fat and I'll use it. So then if I'm sitting on my couch, you know what I mean? Oh, the rain stops. 2 hours later, I'm going to go sprinting. My body then pulls from fat stores to create energy. Okay? That is how our body is designed to function. That's why we hold fat, is because when we give our body food, it's for the understanding that we're going to burn it. And if we don't burn it, it's going to store it for a time when we do burn it. The problem is that sometimes we don't burn enough calories ever, and we're taking in way too many calories, and the stores build and build and build because we're just not using them. So let's go back to keto. So that's how our body is designed to work. What keto is doing is if you eliminate carbs completely, or whatever, under 10 grams, whatever you're doing with keto, if you eliminate the carbs completely, your body is going to freak out and it's going to say, what the fuck? Because it's designed to use carbs as fuel. It's like, holy fuck, where is our energy? So your body is going to panic and it's going to turn to its next available source, which is fat. And it's going to burn a bunch of the fat because it's like, whoa, what's going on? So that's why often with people who start keto is the first week they lose really fast weight because their body has no clue what the fuck is going on. It's like, what is happening to my body? Because your body is designed to burn carbs for fuel. Okay, so if we take away the carbs, what is it doing? So then your body goes into this thing called ketosis, where every time you take fat into your body, it's going to use that as fuel instead of the carbs that it's designed to use for fuel. So it's like, okay, there's no carbs. We have to stay alive. So we're going to go into ketosis and we're going to burn fat as our energy source, which is all fine and dandy. No big deal. So your body's going to switch this process over to burning fat, which is fine. And some people, get sick from this process. Some people don't. I don't know if you ever heard of the keto flu. Your body is saying like, I don't know what to do. We're trying to figure this out. You're just trying to figure it out, right? So it comes up with ketosis, burning the fat. But what happens with so many people is they don't understand how this process works. And they eat carbs sometimes. Or I always hear like, I'm half keto. I'm a bit keto. And I'm like, well, what does that mean? Because ketosis only works when you've eliminated the carb source. So if you're half keto, you're just on a low carb diet, is what I always say to people. I'm like, so you've just reduced your carbs and you've upped your fat. Well, no, I'm a half keto. Well, it's impossible. You can't be half keto. Ketosis only happens when carbs have been eliminated or very, very little. So if you have a sandwich for breakfast and then you're like keto the rest of the day and then you have like a bowl of popcorn, like that is not keto. That is a low carb diet. Okay. Another one of the issues that I see a lot with keto is that people don't know what to do to come off of it. So I always say to people because people ask me about keto a lot. Do you want to be on keto forever? Do you want that to be your forever diet choice? Like, is that how you want to live your whole life? Is a zero carb function? And people are like, no, I just want to lose 10 pounds and then go back. But you've trained your body now to burn fat for fuel. What's going to happen when you give it carbs again? So now your body isn't designed to burn carbs. Right now, it's in the function of burning fat. And let's say you did that for 6 months, you didn't have a carb for 6 months. And then all of a sudden you're like, you know what, I've lost a significant amount of weight. I would like to go back to eating my carbs again. You are going to gain weight. You are going to gain weight hard and fast because your body is now just going to take all those carbs and just put them on your fat. Because it's not burning them for fuel because you're burning fat for fuel. So let's say for 2 weeks, I'm not a nutrition scientist here. So if the timelines are off, if you know, let me know. But your body is going to take those carbs and just fucking store them. So then people get really stressed out because, oh, I've been doing this keto thing and it's working and I'm thin and now I want to go back to being normal and I've gained all this weight, so I'm going to go back to keto again. And it's like this round and round and round because it's like you're just yo-yo dieting because you don't understand how it works, right? You're just like, I ate this and this made me lose weight, so I know that, but now I don't know. So then people start to think that carbs are what make them fat because if they're yo-yoing through keto, when they add in carbs, they're gaining weight. So I always say to people who are doing keto, understand what the fuck is happening in your body and why keto works. Choose if you want to be on keto forever and understand that you can eat carbs 100%. I promise you can eat carbs and lose weight. So do you like to eat carbs or do you prefer to not eat carbs? Because you can lose weight eating carbs or not eating carbs. It's totally your choice. Carbs do not make you fat. They do not cause fat. The only thing that causes fat, as we were talking about before, is caloric surplus. It's when you are not burning enough and you are taking in more than you're burning, that causes fat gain. That is the only thing that causes fat gain. Caloric surplus is what causes fat gain. Carbs have fucking nothing to do with it. Another thing that I see a lot with keto is people think that it's like this free-for-all of fat intake. So like, I see a lot of things where it's like, you know, eat like 5 avocado burgers with extra bacon. It's like, think in your fucking head for a second about just like healthy eating in general. Would you ever eat 5 hamburgers with bacon and avocado and cheese anytime that you were trying to make a healthy choice? Like, are you doing keto because you want a better health filled life, or are you eating keto because you want to just like drop weight and you don't care about your health? Like, ask more questions to yourself and to what you're doing and why you're doing it, because I don't care what diet you're doing, 6 hamburgers should never be your game plan. Eating 6 avocados is not an appropriate amount of fat for your body. Everything in moderation, and healthy foods are normal foods in the right portion. That is how you become successful with fitness, is doing things that you can do every single day for the rest of your life that satisfies you, that makes you happy, in the right size for the body and goals that you have. Okay, I'm gonna stop here.